Hello and welcome to the OTR Love Team Time Trial Series. My name is Andy and I'll take you through the highlight show for you today. This is race 9, League 2. We've got 3 teams for you. This is going to be interesting because you're only going to see 2. So here we have OTR Wicked and OTR Black. Unfortunately, Australia Dingoes had a technical problem with their recording at the beginning, so we'll only see them later on in the highlight show. So the first of them, we've got Wicked and OTR Black. The usual team for OTR Black with now Kevin up front with Peter, Keith, Nestor, Rich and Tony. And for OTR Wicked you have Shane, Wahoo Mac, now Shane, Sean, Paul. So there's only 4 for Wicked. And let's have a look at how they're getting on. So both in pace line, so taking different tactics. OTR Black usually ride on the left hand side. A bit of a gap, so they need to try and close that up quite quickly, which they're doing now. But yes, they tend to ride on that left hand side, where Wicked will tend to ride in the centre and then move over to the right slightly. So let's see how that goes. So the 5 kilometre split times. So looking at this, you've got OTR Black. Looks as though they won the first parts, the 5 kilometre, up to the 5 kilometres. So Keith in front with Nestor, Kevin, Tony, Peter and Rich. With Dingoes, as I say, we've got their 5 kilometre times now. So you got Ben up front, then Scott, Noel, Peter, and finally another Peter. So Peter Ridley and Tim and Alty. They've got a bit of the gap, so they need to try and close that up. But you've got the 4 of them for Dingoes. So looking at the times, OTR Black 7 minutes and 25, Dingoes 7 minutes 52, and OTR Wicked 8 minutes and 18. But no one's dropped so far, all looking really well. But saying that, looking at OTR Black, it looks as though we've lost Rich. Now whether it was because of the climb, I don't know. But Rich is now, 420 metres behind the team. So that's a bit of a shame. So he's really, really strong. So again, what we were talking about, OTR Wicked, really a line in the centre. You've got OTR Black on the left hand side, and Dingoes tend to be in the middle of the left hand lane, but it really depends on whether they've got technical problems with the steering. They've had that a couple of times now, so but they're all looking really well. So apart from, you've got Peter McNulty, who has now dropped, so he must have had a technical. Andy Mack is just behind Shane, but doing very well, so that's a slightly bigger gap, so he needs to close that up. It's now 7-8 metres behind. And as I say, earlier on we lost Rich from OTR Black just after the climb. So it's a shame. It'd be nice to work out whether Peter McNulty had a technical. We'll try and find out. But you've got Ben, Peter Ridley and Scott. Where are we? So 15 kilometre split. So it still looks as though OTR Black are in the lead. In the highlights show with Australia Dingoes, then OTR Wicked. For Wicked, you've got a little bit of a gap, some 8 metres that they need to close up. So Paul in front with Sean, then Shane, with Andy Mack now. No one else has been dropped from any of the teams. And looking at the the average pace, OTR Black of 42, 39 for Dingoes, and 35 for OTR Wicked, which is about right for this particular league. What you want to see is what happens at the end. So how do Black get on with Dingoes, Sharks, and with Clockers, I think. Clockers have moved up. I could be wrong. We'll find out at the end. So Paul, Shane's got 4 meters to catch up now, so he's doing that. You got Paul Nichols out front, so he just dropped off now, and then you got Sean, Andy, and Shane. For Dingoes, we're looking at now. So Peter's on the front with Ben, Scott, Noel. Kevin's on the front for OTR Black with Tony, Peter, Keith, Nesta, and as I say, Rich is now 2.5 kilometers back. And unfortunately, we have lost Shane from OTR Wicked, so he's 460 meters back. So those three do need to stay as a team now and finish after this split. So 6.9k to go. Looking at those paces though, so OTR Black staying around that 44 kilometers. You've got Dingoes went from 39, they're now at 40. Wicked with 35, they got up to 36. And it's nice with Shane having an aerial view back into the team, so that's super. Yes, so OTR Black 28.17, Dingoes 30.30, Wicked 32.47. And paces are around, so Wicked have gone up slightly, they're now at 30.38, 39 for Dingoes, and 43 for Black. So the dash to the finish line, who's going to get it there first? So we have lost Nesta, Tony from OTR Black, so there's only Peter, Keith, and Kevin. You've still got the 4, so Peter, Ben, Scott, Noel for Dingoes, and just under the kite now for OTR Wicked, we got Andy, Paul, and Shane. Who's going to get it? Is Nesta going to come back at 90 meters? He can do it, but he's just not doing the pace at the moment, so no. So 700 meters to go. Ooh, this is going to be close. So Wicked going up to 40 kilometers average. Dingoes at 41. Black at 41. So they're nearly all together. So we've got 500 meters to go. Oh, this is going to be so close. Peter taking it up from Keith. Paul Nichols still up front. Dingoes, you got Scott, Noel, Ben, and Peter. So OTR Black do take it 37.40. Dingoes at 40.31, and OTR Wicked 43.26. It's so exciting though, isn't it? They all get dashed to the line. OTR Black all together, you can see them all in. I think they're just going through now, and then OTR Wicked. So, awesome. So looking at that, that's interesting. So 3R Wiggles and OTR Wicked, there was 1 second difference in the first 5 kilometre split. Then Wiggles took the rest of the journey on. So yeah, incredible to see. And as I said before, in League 1, you had OTR Black and Peddlers had switched, but they had within a second gap between the two results. So that was absolutely incredible. So looking at League 2, we didn't have a recording from Australia Sharks this week. Hopefully we will have one next week, but Australia Sharks did beat OTR Black. Not by much though, did they? So 37-33 against 37-40. Australia Dingoes, and I was wrong, Quokkas is in League 3, so my fault. Yes, so OTR Black is 5, Dingoes is 4, OTR Wicked is 3, West London VR is 2, and North American X-Force didn't set a time this week, light blue, so they had 1 point. And again, special thanks to Peter Austin and Derek Bucock. Hopefully you're both okay. Thinking of you both. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.